Okay, the next characteristic of sound is pitch or shrillness of sound. This is the characteristic of sound by which an acute note can be distinguished from a grave note of the same loudness. Now, what is this acute note and grave note? Take an example of the sound produced by tabla and violin. Now, tabla is having a low pitch sound and violin is having a high pitch sound. So, you can see in the diagram the pitch or shrillness of sound is shown in the diagram. First diagram gives you the low pitch note, low pitch sound, and the second diagram will give you high pitch sound. Both are having the same amplitude, but the frequency of both are different. Frequency of low pitch sound is less, means number of vibrations per second is less in the low pitch sound. And in high pitch sound, number of frequencies is more. Number of vibrations produced in 1 second is more. So pitch of the first graph represents the low pitch and the pitch of second graph will represent the high pitch. The next one is quality of sound. It is also called as timbre. It is the sensation received by ear by which we are able to differentiate two sounds emitted by two different instruments because of change in their waveforms. This is called as quality of sound. Means what here? There are two instruments produces two different sounds. Take an example of a tuning fork. First graph which is shown here is tuning fork. Tuning fork is producing one waveform. Take an example of another instrument, that is piano. It produces different irregular waves. Irregular waves are produced. Different sounds are produced by this piano. So the graph, first one is waveform of tuning fork. The graph which is shown, second graph which is shown is a waveform of piano. So this is what a quality of sound.